This is Computer Science Guess Paper 2026 and I will provide you complete solution of section C in 3 sessions. First session includes question number 3 to question number 6 and topics are system, algorithm, big data and computer generation. Question number 3 is differentiate between natural system and artificial systems with suitable examples. A natural system is a system that exists in nature and is not made by humans. It works according to natural laws and processes. Explain. Examples include the solar system, ecosystem, and human digestive system. An artificial system is a system that is designed, created, and controlled by humans for a particular purpose. Examples of artificial systems are the computer system, school system, and hospital information system. Full marks tip is first write the definition of the both systems and then give clear examples. Comparison points are the main difference is that natural system occur naturally. वो by nature से ऐसा होता है जबकि artificial system human made होता है man made होता है while artificial systems are man made. Natural system usually works according to natural process, whereas artificial system work according to human planning and control. Natural system usually cannot be controlled completely by humans, but artificial systems can be monitored, modified, and maintained according to human needs. Therefore, natural systems are part of nature while artificial systems are created to solve problems or perform specific tasks. How to get full marks? You should add at least 2 comparison points after writing definition and examples. Our option is compare natural and artificial systems on the basis of origin, control, and examples. Origin point of view, natural systems are formed by nature while artificial systems are created by humans. Control point of view, natural systems operate according to natural laws, whereas artificial systems operate according to human planning and control. Change and modification point of view से नेचुरल सिस्टम कैन नॉट इजीली बी चेंज, इनको इजीली आसानी से हम चेंज नहीं कर सकते, बट आर्टिफिशियल सिस्टम्स कैन बी अपडेटेड, इम्प्रूव्ड और रिपेयर्ड. लेकिन आर्टिफिशियल सिस्टम्स पे हम ये काम कर सकते हैं, क्या अपडेट कर सकते हैं, उनको इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं और रिपेयर कर सकते हैं. हाउ टू गेट फुल मार्क्स? स्टार्ट विद हेडिंग वाइज कंपैरिजन such as origin, control, and modification. Examples and conclusions. Example of natural system is solar system, ecosystem, water cycle. While example of artificial systems are computer system, traffic control system, school system. Therefore, natural systems are part of nature, while artificial systems are designed to solve human problems or perform specific tasks. How to get full marks? And the answer with examples and a short conclusion sentence. Question number 4 is draw a flowchart to check whether a number is even or odd and explain its steps. Flowchart to check number is even or odd. If number mod 2 equal to 0, that is even, otherwise it's odd. For example, you have number 25. You want to check 25 is even number or odd number. Divided by 2. 12 twos are 24. You will get remaining value is 1. This 1 shows that the number is odd number. Means 25 is an odd number. Okay. I have number 16. 16 is even or odd. Same way you can divide it by 2. 8 twos are 16. Remaining value is 0. This 0 shows that this number is even. Remaining value will decide. Okay, in this way we will get the remaining value. Flowchart steps are: you will start with the start text or start symbol, input a number, check whether number mod 2 equal to 0. If yes, then display its even number, otherwise display odd number, or after this you will stop this one. First explain the condition, then write the correct sequence of steps. Next one is flow chart diagram. You will start with the start symbol, then you will take one input as an input number. Number percentage 2 equal to 0, it means it will divided by 2 and then get the remaining value. यहाँ पे देखिए मैंने सिंगल इक्वल यूज किया हुआ क्योंकि यहाँ पे हम फ्लो चार्ट को डिस्कस कर रहे हैं, हम कोई लैंग्वेज का सेंटेंस यूज नहीं कर रहे। यानी कि कुछ स्टूडेंट कह सकते हैं कि यहाँ पे डबल इक्वल क्यों नहीं लगाया। डबल इक्वल सेंटेंस होता है जावा का, जावास्क्रिप्ट का, जावा का, सी प्लस प्लस का और पाइथन का। ये यानी कि लैंग्वेज डिपेंडेंट होती है। हम लैंग्वेज फ्लो चार्ट लैंग्वेज डिपेंडेंट नहीं होते, लैंग्वेज इंडिपेंडेंट होते हैं। अगर ये ट्रू होगा तो क्या नंबर शो करेगा? इवन नंबर। अगर ये फॉल्स होगा मीन नो होगा, यानी कि डिवाइडेड बाय 2 रिमेनिंग वैल्यू 0 नहीं आएगी, तो ये ऑड नंबर शो करेगा। और इसके बाद हम क्या कर देंगे, इसको स्टॉप कर देंगे। तो हाउ टू गेट फुल मार्क्स? फ्लो चार्ट order should be start, input, decision, output and stop. Next or question is write an algorithm to check whether a number is even or odd and explain its steps. Steps to check whether number is even or odd. Step number 1, you will start with start. Then step number 2, input a number. Step number 3, check remainder using modulus operator. Step number 4, if remainder equal to 0, then number will be even. Otherwise, number will be odd. And last step is to stop. Write steps in proper sequence. Question number 5. What is big data? Describe any two applications of big data in real life. Big data refers to a very large volume of data that is complex, fast, and difficult to manage by traditional methods. It is collected from sources such as social media, sensors, business records, and online platforms. Application 1 is business. Companies use big data to understand customer behavior, improve products, and increase sales. Application 2 is healthcare. Hospitals use big data to study patient records, improve diagnosis, and plan treatments. Thus, big data is important because it helps organizations make better and faster decisions. Full marks tip is you have to write definition, source, and true application and importance. Or option is explain the importance of data analysis and data visualization in solving business problems. Data analysis means examining data carefully to find useful information, patterns, and conclusions. Data visualization means presenting data in graphs, charts, and diagrams so that it becomes easy to understand. How to get full marks? Always start with clear definition of both terms. Importance in business. In business, data analysis help managers identify sales trends, customer needs, and performance problems. Data visualization presents complex information in a simple visual form so decisions can be made quickly and correctly. For example, a bar chart of monthly sales help a company compare strong and weak months easily. Therefore, both data analysis and data visualization are important for planning and solving business problems effectively. How to get full marks? After definition, explain business use, example, and conclusions. Question number 6. Explain the evolution of computers from first generation to fifth generation, highlighting the main technology used in each generation. Evaluation of computers. First generation used vacuum tubes. These computers were very large, slow, costly, and consumed a lot of electricity. Second generation used transistors. They were smaller, faster, and more reliable than first generation computers. Third generations used integrated circuit ICs that made computers smaller, more efficient, and more powerful. Fourth generation used microprocessors. Computers becomes much smaller, faster, cheaper, and suitable for personal use. Fifth generation focuses on artificial intelligence (AI) and advanced technologies allowing computers to perform intelligent tasks. Thus, from first to fifth generation, computers become smaller, faster, cheaper, and more efficient. How to get full marks for each generation? Write technology plus one key feature. Or option is compare any three generations of computers based on technology, size, and speed. First generation technology is vacuum tube, size is very large, and speed is slow. Second generation computer technology is transistor, size is smaller than first generation, speed faster and more reliable. Third generation technology, integrated circuit ICs, size further reduced, speed higher than second generation. As technology improved from vacuum tube to transistor to ICs, computer size decreased and speed increased. How to get full marks? Best style is generation-wise comparison with technology, size, and speed. Power consumption also reduced and computer become easier to use and maintain. And this is a tip to get full marks. Question number 7. Explain the components of CPU and describe how they work together during instruction execution. Components of CPU, that is control unit, arithmetic, logical unit, and register. The CPU central processing unit is called the brain of the computer because it performs processing and control all operation. क्यों कहते हैं brain of the computer? क्योंकि ये क्या करता है? कंट्रोल कर रहा होता है प्रोसेसिंग और उसके ऑल ऑपरेशंस को। The CPU has three major components: control unit, CU, arithmetic logical unit, ALU, and registers. Control unit controls and coordinates all operations of the computer. It fetches and interprets instructions. ALU performs arithmetic operations such as addition and subtraction and logical operations such as comparison. Registers are very small, high-speed storage location used to hold temporary data. रजिस्टर में क्या होता है, टेम्परेरी डेटा को होल्ड किया जाता है, एंड इंस्ट्रक्शंस को भी ड्यूरिंग प्रोसेसिंग. हाउ दे वर्क टुगेदर during instructions execution. The control unit fetches the instructions from memory and controls the sequence of work. The ALU performs the required calculation or logical comparisons. The register temporarily stores data, instructions, and results during processing. Thus, all CPU components work together in coordinated way to execute instructions correctly and quickly. Full marks tip is: define CPU first, then explain control unit, arithmetic logical unit, registers, and finally their working together. Or option is: explain the role of control unit, arithmetic logical, and register in CPU with suitable examples. Control unit, it controls the working of the computer and sends signals to other parts. Example is: it tells memory and ALU what to do during processing. ALU, it performs calculation and logical decisions like less than, greater than, not equal to, equal to. Example is adding two numbers or checking which value is greater. Registers, they temporarily hold data and instructions. इसमें data और instructions को temporary तौर पर processing के दौरान store किया जाता है. Example, a register may store the number being processed before the result is displayed. These parts work together in the fetch, decode, execute cycle to process instructions correctly and quickly. Full marks tip is: you must mention functions and one example for each part. Question number 8. Explain hub, switch, router, and gateway with their functions. Hub. A hub broadcasts incoming data to all connected devices. It is simple but less efficient. हब क्या करती हैं, अगर 10 कंप्यूटर अटैच होंगे तो वो जो डेटा आएगा वो 10 के कोई भेज देगी, वो कहेगी जिसका है वो ले ले. Switch. A switch sends data only to the specific destination device, so it is more efficient than a hub. जबकि स्विच क्या करता है, अगर डेटा 7 कंप्यूटर के लिए आया है तो ये सिर्फ 7th कंप्यूटर को डेटा वो सेंड करेगी. Router. A router connects different networks and select the best path for data transmission. Gateway. A gateway connects different systems or networks that may use different communication rules or architectures. याद रखिए, ऑब्जेक्टिव में ये क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं आपसे. Gateway. A gateway connects different systems. These devices are important because they help in communication, data transfer, and network management. Full marks tip is: write one clear function of each device and compare hub versus switch. Question 8. Or option is: compare hub, switch, and router based on their working and efficiency in a network. Hub sends data to all devices, so it creates more network traffic and is the least efficient. Switch sends data only to the target device so it reduces traffic and improves performance. Router connects different networks and controls the path of data, making communication possible across networks. In terms of efficiency, a switch is better than a hub inside a local network, while a router is essential for communication between networks. Therefore, all three devices have different roles, but hub is the least efficient among them. Full mark step is used device-wise comparison and end with an efficiency match statement. Question number 9. Explain bus, star, and ring topologies with neat labeled diagram. In bus topology, all computers are connected to a single main cable. It is simple and inexpensive, but if the main cable fails, the whole network is affected. And if you will draw the diagram of bus topology, you can see that all the computers are connected with each other, just like in form of a bus. This is computer 1, computer 2, computer 3, and computer 4. All computers are connected with one single line. Okay, this one is the end terminal. Okay, these are the terminals. Okay, star topology, all devices are connected to a central hub or switch. It is easy to manage and faults are easier to detect. ये स्टार टोपोलॉजी एग्जांपल, ये आपके पास हब है या स्विच है, यहाँ पे आपने स्विच लगा दिया, ये आपके पास कंप्यूटर 1 है, ये आपके पास कंप्यूटर 2 है, और ये आपके पास कंप्यूटर 3 है, और ये आपके पास कंप्यूटर 4 है. इसके साथ अटैच कर दिया, इसके साथ और इसके साथ, और आपने इसके साथ अटैच कर दिया. ये एग्जांपल किसकी है? स्टार टोपोलॉजी की. रिंग टोपोलॉजी, computers are connected in a circular form. Data travels around the ring from one device to another device. Just like a bus topology, C1, C2, C3 and C4 बस में ऐसे कनेक्ट किए जाते हैं. ठीक है, ये बस की है. अगर आप फर्स्ट को लास्ट कंप्यूटर के साथ अटैच कर देंगे तो ये सर्कुलर टोपोलॉजी या रिंग टोपोलॉजी ये बन जाएगी. These topologies are selected according to network size, cost, reliability, and performance needs. Diagram guidance and conclusion. In diagram, bus topology should allow one backbone cable with attached computers. Star topology should show a central hub or switch with all devices connected to it. Ring topology should show computers connected in a circular loop. Thus, each topology has its own structure, advantages, and limitations depending on the network requirements. Final mark tip is write structure, one benefit, drawback of each topology. Our part is discuss the advantages and disadvantages of different network topologies. Advantages and disadvantages of topologies. Bus topology is easy and low cost to install. ये advantage हो गया. But failure of the main cable can stop the whole network. ये इसका disadvantage हो गया. Star topology is reliable and easy to troubleshoot. ये इसका advantage हो गया. But it depends heavily on the central hub or switch. ये इसका disadvantage हो गया. Provides organized communication. ये इसका advantage है. But if one device or link fails, the network may be disturbed. ये इसका disadvantage. Thus, each topology has both advantages and disadvantages, so the best choice depends on the situation and requirements. Full mark strip is write at least one advantages advantage and one disadvantage of each topology. Question number 10. Explain computational thinking and its major components with one daily life example. Computational thinking is a problem-solving method in which a problem is solved in a logical, step-by-step, and in organized way. In the first major component is decomposition, which means breaking a complex problem into smaller parts. The second component is pattern recognition, which means identifying similarities among problems. The third component is abstractions, which means focusing on important part or details and ignoring unnecessary details or implementation. The fourth component is algorithm design, which means writing clear step-by-step instructions to solve the problem. Daily life example is while planning a school event, we divide tasks into groups such as decoration, invitation, food, and timing. We identify repeated activities, focus on the most important arrangements, and prepare step-by-step planning. Thus, computational thinking helps us solve real-life problems in a clear, systematic, and in efficient way. Full marks tip is define computational thinking, explain all four components, and add one daily life example. Or question is describe decomposition, abstraction, patterns recognition, and algorithm design while solving a real life problem. Real life problems and first two components. Suppose we want to organize a birthday party or school function. Decomposition means we divide the big task into smaller tasks like guest list, food, decoration, and timing. Pattern recognition, we notice common things that are needed in every event such as invitation, seating, and refreshment. Full marks tip is start with real life problems and explain first two components clearly. Abstraction, we focus only on important details like budget, place, and number of guests and ignoring unimportant details. Algorithm design, we prepare step-by-step instructions such as make guest list, arrange halls, order food, decorate venue, and start event. Thus, computational thinking helps us solve real-life problems in a clear, logical, and systematic way. Full marks strip cover all four components and end with a strong conclusion. Question number 11. Write HTML code to create a web page with a heading, a paragraph, a hyperlink, and an order list of two items. Okay, this is HTML start. We have start with HTML tag and HTML tag has been closed. हेड से हमने स्टार्ट किया, हेड से हम क्लोज कर दिया और हेड के अंदर ही हमने टाइटल लिखना होता है. ये हमने टाइटल स्टार्ट किया, टाइटल क्लोज किया और इसके अंदर ये टाइटल ऑफ द पेज दिया, माय वेब पेज. इसके बाद बॉडी स्टार्ट की, ये इसका बॉडी का स्ट्रक्चर है, ठीक है. और बॉडी के स्ट्रक्चर में हमने क्या किया, यहाँ पे हेडिंग 1 यूज की, हेडिंग 1 स्टार्ट की, हेडिंग 1 को क्लोज कर दिया, फिर पैराग्राफ को स्टार्ट किया और पैराग्राफ को ऐसे ही क्लोज कर दिया विद दिस पैराग्राफ. दिस इज माय फर्स्ट वेब पेज. यहाँ पे हमने रेफरेंस लिखा, हमने लिखा href एंकर से, एंकर ए टैग ए href इक्वल टू आगे जिस यूआरएल आपने प्रोवाइड कर दिया जहां पे आपने विजिट करना हो उसका यूआरएल लिख दिया और विजिट वेबसाइट, ये आपको डिस्प्ले आएगा. ठीक है, जब आपका वेब पेज रन होगा तो यहाँ पे वो डिस्प्ले होगा विजिट वेबसाइट। जब आप इसको क्लिक करेंगे तो वो इस यूआरएल पे मूव कर जाएगा। ऑर्डर लिस्ट हमने यूज की, ये ऑर्डर लिस्ट हमने लगा दी यहाँ पे, और इस ऑर्डर लिस्ट के अंदर हमने लिस्ट आइटम, ये फर्स्ट लिस्ट आइटम लिख दी और लिस्ट आइटम को क्लोज कर दिया। ये सेकंड लिस्ट आइटम को लिखा और इसी तरीके से हमने इसको ओपन किया और बाद में क्लोज कर दिया। तो ये एक स्ट्रक्चर है। हाउ टू गेट फुल मार्क? You must include basic structure, heading, paragraph, hyperlink, and order list. Or part is explain the role of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript in web page development. Role in web page development. HTML provides the structure of a web page. It is used for headings, paragraph, links, lists, images, and tables. CSS controls the appearance and style, look and feel of a web page. It changes color, fonts, spacing, and layout. JavaScript adds interactivity to the web page. It is used for buttons, alerts, forms, and dynamic behavior. Thus, HTML builds the page, CSS makes it attractive, and JavaScript make it interactive. How to get full marks? Best line in HTML equal to structure, CSS is the design, and JavaScript is the interactivity. Question number 12. What is artificial intelligence? Explain any 3 application areas of AI. Artificial intelligence is the ability of a computer or machine to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. आर्टिफिशियल ऐसे काम करती है जैसे कि एक ह्यूमन बीइंग काम कर रहा होता है किसी भी प्रोसेस को एंड करने के लिए या उसकी एग्जीक्यूशन में इन्वॉल्वमेंट होती है। सच टास्क इंक्लूड लर्निंग, इसमें कौन कौन से टास्क हो सकते हैं? लर्निंग, रीजनिंग, डिसीजन मेकिंग एंड प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग। हाउ टू गेट फुल मार्क्स? स्टार्ट विद अ क्लियर डेफिनेशन एंड मेंशन की एबिलिटीज। Application 1 is self-driving car. AI help vehicles detect road obstacles and make driving decisions. Application 2 is virtual assistant. Like Siri, Alexa, and Google Assistant use AI to respond to user commands. Healthcare. AI helps doctor in diagnosis, patient monitoring, and medical image analysis and prediction. Therefore, AI is widely used in daily life as well as professional fields to improve efficiency and decision making. Final tip: write 3 applications with example and end with a strong conclusion. Our part is discuss 2 benefits and 2 possible risks of using AI in daily life. Benefit 1 is AI increases efficiency by performing tasks quickly, with accuracy, and with accurately. Benefit 2 is AI provides convenience in daily life through smart assistant, recommendation system, and automatic services. Risk 1 is AI may cause job loss because some human tasks can be replaced by machines. Risk 2 is AI may create privacy and security concerns if personal data is collected or misused. Thus, AI has many benefits, but it must be used responsibly to reduce its risk. Final marks tips: write exactly 2 benefits and 2 risks clearly. Question number 13. Explain information privacy, phishing, and malware. Information privacy means protecting personal and sensitive data from unauthorized access or misuse. Examples of private information include password, bank details, phone numbers, and personal records. Phishing is a cybercrime in which fake emails, messages, or websites are used to steal personal information. Malware is harmful software that can damage a computer, steal data, or disrupt system performance. Examples of malware include viruses, worms, and spyware. Therefore, user must protect privacy, avoid suspicious messages, and use security tools to stay offline. Our option is discuss major cybersecurity risks and protective measures for students. Major risk number one is phishing email or fake links can steal passwords and personal information. Major risk number two is malware can infect systems, damage files, and slow down computers. Major risk three is weak passwords can allow unauthorized access to student account. Full marks did first clearly explain at least three risks with proper understanding. Protective measure one is use strong passwords and never share them with others. Protective measure two avoid clicking unknown links or downloading suspicious files. Protective measure three is install antivirus software and keep the system updated regularly. By following these protective measures, students can reduce cybersecurity risks and use technology more safely. Full marks tip is after risks where protective measures end with a clear conclusion. Question number 14. Explain the concept of entrepreneurship in computing. Entrepreneurship is the process of starting, organizing, and managing a business. In computing, entrepreneurship means using technology, software, or digital ideas to create useful products and services. A computing entrepreneur may develop mobile apps, websites, software solutions, or online platforms to solve real problems. Entrepreneurship in computing encourages innovation, creates job opportunities, and supports business growth. It also requires planning, risk-taking, creativity, and technical knowledge. Therefore, entrepreneurship in computing is important for turning technical ideas into practical and profitable solutions. Full mark tip is write definitions plus computing link plus importance plus qualities. Or option is that is the last question. Describe the main components of a business plan. Business goal. These describe what the business wants to achieve. Product or service description. This explains what the business will offer to customers. Market research. This identifies customer needs, competitors, and demand in the market. Marketing strategy. This explains how the product or service will be promoted and sold. Financial planning. This includes estimated cost, budget, and expected profit. A business plan is important because it provides direction, reduces risks, and helps in making better business decisions. Full marks tip is write at least 4 to 5 components and end with importance of business plan. Section C exam strategy. How to attempt part C for full marks. ये कुछ स्ट्रेटजीज है जो आपको लाजमी अपनानी चाहिए. Number 1. Start every answer with a clear definition or introduction. Number 2. Write answers in bullet points or headings instead of long paragraph. Okay. Third one, use technical keywords such as algorithms, topology, AI, etc. Explain answer with examples, application, or comparison whenever, wherever it is required. For 5 marks question, write at least 4 to 6 meaningful points with explanation. Maintain logical sequence like definition, explanation, example, and conclusion. If diagram flowchart is required, draw it neatly and correctly labeled. Exam advice: do not write short answers. Always explain your points clearly to secure full marks.